My Beeformation journey, where to begin? 8 weeks of torture. No, it's not that bad. It was good. Shocked. That's one word to use, is what I've actually come out with at the end. To start with, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. A friend of mine had done it before, and he's like, "Listen, you'll do really well, just do it." And I was like, kept putting it off. I actually inquired, I think like program 3 or something like that, but never plucked up the courage. But the reason I went on to Beeformation was about 3 years ago I started actually trying to lose weight. I was tipping the scales at over 160 kilos. So yeah, I was in a pretty bad place, but managed to start getting my diet sorted, training sorted, and over the last 3 years got myself down to a pretty decent position from where I was. But I couldn't get beyond a certain point, and I needed something to change. I needed something to shock the system, and I think Beeformation definitely gave me that. The starting Beeformation week 1, never felt so tired. We'd do our workouts early, get them out of the way, but I was literally napping for an hour and a half every afternoon. Didn't get no work done, but it took some time to get used to the training and the way my body felt, but we got through it. The food was interesting. What I'd do to go back to the beginning, the food that we got that first couple of weeks was absolutely amazing. Felt a gourmet compared to what we ended up eating. But yeah, moved on from that, and as the weeks went on, the training got harder, diet got harder, but we got there. Some of the good bits of Beeformation is that it pushed me to boundaries that I didn't know that I could ever break. One of the best things about Beeformation is it pushed me beyond boundaries that I never knew that I'd get beyond. Like just in the first week, something trivial to most people, doing 100 press-ups. Bea didn't let me stop until I was like, I do half press-ups, I can't do a full press-up. And she made me do 100, and from week 1 to week 8, I did 100 press-ups in near enough a third of the time I did in week 1. But yeah, it's been some great highlights through the weeks. The food, I didn't get on well with the food. I like my food, as you can tell, a bit more than I should, but it is what it is. But the training definitely is something I really enjoyed, and I've taken a lot from it, and it's something that I'd like to say I'd continue going forward. What are some of the bad things? I think one of the bad things, not a bad thing, it was, I think there was a lot of clashing of personalities. I'm one, a lot of my friends will know this, I'm very opinionated, and sometimes I say more than I should. But I think with the group the size of it was all the interaction that we had over social media and stuff, and I think I didn't want to get distracted by it, but it was easy to get worked up and get involved in it all. But at the end of the day, we are a team, we all did it, we all smashed it, but I think sometimes I just need to I could have disconnected myself a little bit from it to concentrate on myself. Another interesting thing about this Beeformation journey is that I actually did it alongside my wife. I didn't do it on my own. I think had I done it on my own and she was sat next to me eating a pizza, I would have killed her. But yeah, it really, really did help doing it with somebody. It's great that we live in the same house. We trained together. We used to help one, like taking in turns. We used to always have a debate every morning who's going to get up and make the green teas. It used to take us half an hour to decide, but it was good banter throughout. But yeah, having that support network around me of the missus really, really helped, and I think we've both done absolutely amazing out of it. So yeah, like I recommend if there's a couple out there, or you and your best friend want to do it, definitely go for it, or somebody who lives within your bubble, whatever it is. I think it helps so much having somebody there, having somebody going through it with you. They will be able to relate through your struggles, your pains, or your drops in energy, your highs of energy, or your mood swings, some more than others. But it's really, really invaluable if you have that. But then again, the other guys, they've all done it on their own with their partners, eating and drinking what they want, and they've all smashed it. So I'm just glad that I did it the way I did. But going forward, this is where the real test is. Bee's got me to a point where I've never reached in my life. Like, according to my mum, I've got, my teeth look really big now, and my dad goes, you look a bit weird, but it's all good. I'm happy where I am, and this is where the real test is for me now, how I maintain it, how I evolve from this, how I manage all my training and my diet outside of Beeformation. Bee's given us some great tools to work with, and a great basis now to move on and help me take my physical and mental strength to that next level. So yeah, guys, if anybody wants any information on how great this journey was, feel free to get at me, and yeah, I'm here to help. But yeah, big up to Bee, big up to the missus, big up to the rest of the P6 team for getting everyone through it, and the results speak for themselves.